For many years, analog photography has been seen as the older, much wiser brother of digital photography. Analog photography has always boasted a far superior image quality compared to its younger sibling, digital. But not anymore. Digital has improved, and analog can no longer boast the same technical advantages it once had. But is it time for analog to hit the scrap heap?
Not necessarily, because there's still bands with younger generation photographers that became increasingly interested in the traditional photography experience.
One such person is Charlie Abbas, a passionate 20-year-old analog photographer from London. Charlie believes that analog is a far superior method of photography compared to digital.
Computer never works for you, you always work for it, if you know what I mean. When you're doing analog and you're in the darkroom and you're doing it for yourself, you are doing it for yourself, doing it for the print as such. It's like that's what always comes first. And I think with digital means you pay a lot less attention and care to an image. And there's also the whole thing I always talk about is that every screen will register differently. So if I print an image and I print it and it's just some of the greys are slightly different, I've really focused on getting a certain type of colour range or tonal range, then I scan that print, it will come up differently on my computer. It will never come up exactly how I wanted it. If I do that, I have to take it into Photoshop and adjust the curve levels or whatever to make it look the same as the print. But then I email that to you, and on your computer it will come out entirely different again. So it's kind of like you have, in the olden days you would have your print and that would be the final and that would be what people got. Now everyone can always put their spin on it, or even your computer will put its own spin or interpretation on something.
Charlie, like many other analog photographers, develops his photos in a makeshift studio in his home.
It's much more hands-on, practical. It's a skill that you can sort of take with you, if you know what I mean, rather than Photoshop, which anyone can really learn, as long as you've got enough time. There's more of a mentality and a mind state and an eye to it for looking for the right thing. You learn to appreciate different types of greys and different types of blacks and different types of whites, not just white, black or grey.
Only a small minority of photographers still specialise in analog photography. This has forced many darkrooms to close. This begs the question, is there a future for analog?
The future, who knows? It's unknown, it might have a resurgence, it might not. But I think something I definitely know is the past is if you look at any photography student, if you go through their sketchbook or if you talk to them, you'll see classic images that everyone will have, restaurant, whatever, they will be taken on film. So it's almost like the research people are putting into their projects will all be film photos, and if you go to galleries, majority classic images will all be taken on film.